Well, hello there folks, Proco here again, playing some more Minecraft Survival on our Bedrock realm. As you can see, we're still out in the modern district. We've just got one sort of last project I want to finish before we go and do anything else, and that is the hillside behind me. Now, obviously my house is up the back there, and as you can see, it looks a mess. So if we spin round, that is actually the path right now that runs up to it. Yeah, the pigs and the cows seem to like it, but what I think we're going to do is we're going to put a bit of magic into this and transform it all into something that looks a lot nicer. And there we have it, as easy as that. Oh, and as you'll see, even this bit's been done. So let's jump down and have a look. I'll just get rid of my scaffolding in it. Still the best block ever. So yeah, as you can see, we've got some of the fountain done, we've got the garden almost done. We're skipping this and I'm trying not to look over there because that's still a work in progress. But yeah, we've got the beginnings of the garden done here, with the fountain and things. If we jump through the board, you'll see that we can come along. There's some more trees being grown in this part. Still got this bit here to do. And this mountainside's now, it's still growing, but it's done. I love the way that the saplings grow sometimes like that as well, which is awesome. Got some little bushes and we now have this lovely path up to our house. Nice little fences on the sides here and some lighting and things all the way up to our house. And we've also terraformed all the landscape here. Rebuilt the mountain out of dirt instead of stone just to make it match a bit. We've terraformed all the way around just to smooth it all out and join it together. There is still the big cave system there, and I have been a bit cheaty so far. I've only done that side. I've not done this side yet, but I don't know. This is nice and flat. This could potentially turn into something, so I don't want to touch it too much on this side. You can beat it if I can aim. There we go. So yeah, I think that works quite nicely. We've got the path running down here. There's still some saplings still to grow in there, and then we've got this lovely archway leading into it. Just made out of the quartz that I've been trading from villagers. Switching up a bit from the sandstone to the stone as well, just to match what's up the top. And yeah, now I've just got some bits and pieces, the path over here and things like that to do, which is very cool. Could probably get time shortened a bit, but yeah, so we've just got this bit to do, and then that'll be us sorted with the paths, and then this half of the garden once this house has been finished, and that's us. So let's take to the air and we'll have a quick look. Even though the realm's render distance is terrible, but yeah, it looks a lot neater and a lot nicer for a house. I've planted a few extra trees round about as well, and this bit's looking great round about. Just really tying this bit together now, which is absolutely awesome. So what we're going to do, I think, is we'll shoot over to the industrial district if I can take off. There we go. Because I've been doing a bit of work with the maps. Fly over the ice farm, which looks like it's all frozen again, which is awesome. We do need the ice. If we come around here, you'll see that I have now extended the map out to include the modern district on this bit. I do need another couple there, and we do need to probably lift the whole thing up a bit so I can add another row for here so we're covering all the sections, but it's looking excellent. And it really shows you the sort of scope of what we've been building out here now. and what we've all got. So we're actually where that green arrow is. So you've got the furnace room, the storage room, villagers, and then the farm. We've got the old iron farm there, and the fishing hut. The building that I've yet to figure out what I'm doing with. And then you've got all the modernness. So there's our house there, and the bit we've just finished working on. Train station, and the domes, and the towers, and the concrete maker, and the other houses and stuff. So yeah, it's looking good. There's a few changes down here. We have bred up some more villagers and started trading them up. If we come down here and pop it in, see what they're up to. They're all just restocking by the looks of it. So we have got a few decent ones. I think one of them has got a silk touch pickaxe, and we've now got some good price trades for mending. I've got an unbreaking one, that's this one or this one, and another mending one just to go with it. I'll just take that down. That's what we're sort of locking them in to do their trades with, which is pretty easy. Just plonk them in front of it, block all their paths out, and then plonk a workstation and just keep breaking and replacing it until they've got the trade you want, and then you trade with them, lock it in. Very simple, very easy to do. I've moved this portal. It used to be the one that was away over there at the old villager breeder, and now put it here because I'm working on a new nether hub, which I'll show you in a minute. Nothing much has changed here. We've got the chicken cooker, and we've got an egg machine as well, just for jollies. It seems to be full of seeds, which we don't really need, and I don't have a composter nearby, so do need to fix up a path to connect from there down to here, but that'll be a quick and easy task that we don't really need to do on camera. So we've got this was the test roll machine, which is still going, which is amazing because it's been there for ages. But we did replace that with our multicoloured wool farm that's down here, which is working a treat, and I've had a ton of it out of this. I think I've emptied it recently, but yeah, it's still going strong. So that does produce all 16 colours. So we've got 8 pens with 2 in it each, more than enough for what we need, which is fine. And this lovely little shack kind of thing out the back of it, which is kind of hidden in the trees now, but it came out really nice considering it's really just a load of glass tubes. And down the side of our barn, which we built to sort of as an upgrade to that one really, and to hide the beef and leather farm, which is kept in it, which I'll do. This was a design that works really well. So we've got the 8 pens, each with 2 cows in them, and if we breed some up, we get the baby cows coming out the bottom because of the glass panes. So if we do, we'll do one at the back so we can get down and see it in time. And then if we pop down, we can actually see them floating out, and they go down into there. And once they've grown up, we've got a dispenser of lava in it which kills and cooks them. And no, you're not getting any of that wheat. That's for your brothers and sisters upstairs. And we decorated this a wee bit. There still needs more work to it. I do want to put some micro farms for wheat and carrots and things down here. Possibly moving the horses in as well, but they do have this barn, so we might not bother with that. So yeah, what we'll do is we'll jump through this portal because it comes out into the starters of our nether hub, and we can show you what we've been doing now. So this is the original nether hub, so this is the main portal. which is actually linked into the storage room. If we go down here, that's Modern District 1. If we keep going along, you can come down here and get to the Blaze Farm, which is a bit of a hike right now. And you can probably hear them in the background, but around here we have our Blaze Farm that I built up. Maybe it'll be kind and spawn some so we can see them, but there is one stuck in the corner there that I need to sort. Spawners just don't seem to be as good now. They don't seem to spit out as many mobs as frequently as they used to, which is disappointing. Yeah, that's not going to do anything. So yeah, we've got the blaze spawner up there, and around here we've got our little killing chamber, which you can just lock them in and do not go now because it makes a right racket. You can hear one in the background, it must be trapped in the wall. Sounds like something just went down. Yep, there's one there. Hopefully it'll trigger that. Oh. And it's fighting it. And there you go, yep, just pressure plates, observers on them, firing the pistons to push them down into the middle. There it goes. And bouncing off each other till they go down the hole. Pretty good, pretty efficient, good nice little source of XP. This portal doesn't actually go anywhere specific, it just goes out into the wilds. But if we run back down this way, we can go upstairs and have a look at the new nether hub that I'm building to try and get rid of all these windy tunnels and up and downs and everything. We're going to just build one big hub that connects everything together. So we'll go up here, yep, been netherrack farming for things. Because the whole roof of the smeltery was built out of nether brick stairs, so that took a lot of grinding. So yeah, we come in here, we've got where our room is. I have been digging the floor out because I've got a really cool idea using glass and stuff to make something. So this will be the portal for out at the farms. And this is the main nether portal, which is actually right above the other one, so that'll be there. And then straight down that tunnel we will have, at the end there is where the modern district is. I'm probably going to open this wall up because I've got this whole room in here that I can use. So I'm thinking extending this down and doing some fancy stuff with that, which we'll get to eventually. There's no mad rush for it. I do need to eat though. So we have these bolt roads in here as well, which is just packed ice on the floor in the middle with a road glass on each side, which gives us great speed. And that's the tunnel to the Blaze Farm. So if we go down here and we take a left, nearly said the wrong way, you can see how quick it is you can travel in here. So if we keep going down here, on the right you will see the path to the Guardian Farm, which I'm not going to go and show you specifically, but it's just down there in the mist. It's not that far away, as you can see. And then if we continue on, we get down here, and if we jump out, this is the portal to the witch farm. So it makes it nice and easy to travel. I will push this portal up and make it all on the same level so I can run the boat straight to the end. Yeah, and that works. I don't know, can you see the portal? You can just see it going out there. The Guardian Farm is literally just in the mist there. It's not far away at all. So if we jump through here, we can have a look, see what's going on. I've changed a few things, but not a huge amount yet. I'm mainly gathering materials for it. So I'll run down and sleep. Well, we'll have a look first, because with these shaders on, the thing looks amazing. So the first thing you'll see, so obviously there is now mushrooms growing. This is a swamp, so we want to be having the mushrooms in, and it does bring a bit of variety and colour to the area. Also notice that the mycelium is now spreading. so are the mushrooms. So we have them going around here. There's another one, big one just beside the ruined house. But yeah, that's the plan, to sort of dot mushrooms about through the trees, maybe do a sort of bigger one from behind, just to add to the thing. I might do it up the back of the tree somewhere. But if we come down and we'll take a nap, possibly there. There we go, so we'll have a look. As you can see, I've now put a concrete foundation onto the dome, so you can now actually see the base of the dome on the map, which is cool. Rather than just having this faint circle of where things just sort of stop. You can now see why. And it also gives a nice outline of the dome. And you can see where I began to put in the mushrooms and things like that. And I have been working on the branches of the tree a bit more. So I've taken the wee ones that we had out and I've started working thickening them up. So this one's been bulked out a bit, and the ones that were on this side have been removed, as you can see. I need to fix those. I've got a new branch coming out here that's actually going to be quite a big thick one to about here and split, I think. And then off the side of this one we're going to run one either here out, maybe off of there and curve round, but probably from here just out the way as well, just to make it look a bit more substantial, more like a real tree. Now what I'm thinking is, I have started carpet in the top and I completely missed that. On it, there we go. So the joys of having that sheep farm, wool farm, is we get lots of brown carpet, so, or brown wool I can turn into carpet, so I have been slowly carpeting the top of the whole thing and down it just to spawn proof it, so I don't need torches all over it, because it doesn't look very realistic at night when it's all lit up. But I'm not thinking this is going to have leaves on the top, it's too big. I don't think it will look right with being so close to the dome as well. So I think it's going to just be a sort of big dead tree in the middle that used to be the main life giver for this until, you know, the fungus and the mushrooms and all the witches and things moved in. So what I might do is have some kind of big mushroom in the back here, with the mycelium sort of spreading out and into the roots of the tree on this side that eventually killed it. Ooh. Do kind of want to bring the water in here as well somehow and run it out that side, so bring it right the way through just to make it look a bit, I'll give it a bit of character and texture, and also sort of swampify the bit a wee bit, and then rebuild another witch hut in that bit there, because that is the actual swampland by the looks of the colour of the grass. So bringing the river through, maybe have it split off underneath there, and that big sort of pool that's a swampy, dirty, and horrible water, plus going out that side because I can get to the water there, and just run it right the way through. Have a nice wee bridge and things over to and with a witch hut and stuff like that, and then just start filling in the mushrooms and maybe do some more runes of some kind, maybe do some kind of shrine or something like that. Could even do like a sort of stone circle kind of thing here. That might look really cool. Might swap that and have the river come along where that is, and then run around the front there with a sort of branch for the pool there. Yeah, that would work. And have the bridge here over into the sort of stone circle, and then maybe sort of meandering through to some kind of sort of wooden raised walkway here with the witch tower on top, which I think will look really cool. So yeah, got plenty of plans and I'm about to fall to my death. There we go. Okay folks, so that is going to be it for today. I had a nice look around the world and sort of planned out the next set of projects and things we're going to do here. So if you did like the video, nah, words, words. If you did like the video, please drop a like below. And if you've got any comments or suggestions on things that you think I should do write them down in the box below. And if you want to keep up to date with when my videos come out and what I'm up to, do subscribe to the channel. It helps me out very much. And I will see you next time. Goodbye. Thought it was higher up than that. Oh.